Guys, welcome back to my video, and for today's video we're going to go through some free matches. To be honest, I've been very busy these past weeks due to the fact that our company was launching an app. It took a lot of my time, actually all of my time, to the point that I cannot run multis, I cannot run anything that involves me actually touching my phone. I have to run everything on auto, and that's why, if you've noticed, I don't have gold, because I haven't been able to farm gold because I'm using all of my NRGs to actually farm that armor of light that I really want +5. So anyway, for this video I'm going to show you some matches that I've had and maybe share some of my basic tips and rules for charming. In the beginning, or fighting against any unprepared team for charm, meaning they don't have an idea what charm is, they're not veterans in PvP, so they won't have an idea what charm is. Usually that novelty of charm catches them off guard. But in today's PvP matchups, you gotta use charm smartly. So in my experience, we're gonna lay down some rules so that your charming will be more effective than it did. So yeah, that's the key for this one. So have a nice time watching the videos. Bye. So for this match, this is one of those matches that I'm at a disadvantage with, because everyone has guaranteed hit and my build is evade build, and thank goodness though, I don't think these units are still well built. So yeah, the first rule that I would say is always try to charm at least one unit or attack unit. I'm very specific about attack unit because if it's like a tank or something like that, sometimes they wouldn't bother like removing charm on it and focus on Ziza. So the goal here is at least charm one attack unit. If that attack unit of was charm goes first, the better. If you're going to charm a tank at first turn, better just retreat backwards. So the first turn is very important. Always try to give your Ziza the first turn. That's my second rule. You always have to have the first turn and always try to charm an attacker. Okay. If it's a tank, it's better just to retreat. Now, if all the units are attackers, then it's fine. Just jump right in. If you prolong the fight and they gain more AP, it's always to your disadvantage. If those attackers gain AP, you'll never have a chance. Your winning using charm usually relies on the first few seconds of the match. If you get to charm someone, because that's gonna disorient the other player and then do damage on their units and actually fuck up their first turn, even their buffs. So it's important to get that first charm in. If it doesn't work, you still have a 50-50 chance to win. I'll show you later, because it's that first turn charm or that's gonna disorient them. So as you can see here, I'm still gonna win because his units are not well built, despite him having the advantage. Not only am I higher leveled, honestly that doesn't matter. I am at disadvantage. she or he made a lot of poor decisions either way. So yeah, I won in this fight because I've disoriented him on the first turn. That's Ziza's only goal. Okay? So the second match is the most annoying match because of Ayaka. She's probably the biggest bane of existence of any evasion team in PvP. So as you can see here, I'm trying to keep distance because of Holy, and as I've mentioned in my first rule, if it's not an attacker, if it's not a unit on the first turn, don't bother charming. Just keep your distance or retreat, whichever it is. So yeah, you can see here he's trying to land a hit on me, but I've calculated, I've kept my distance, and he kept his Ayaka in the back, which is a good decision. He puts Bolt Barrage, another good decision, just to fend off Frederica. And Saintly Wall, yeah. So I wasn't able to disorient him on the first turn, so he's able to get in some buffs. I don't think it was a good decision to go in because of Ayaka and because of Orlando and because I'm charming attack. So don't bother. After this, it's going to become a tricky fight. A lot of counting and stuff. But yeah. So you can see here, I'm trying to keep my distance, and I'm planning to wait until those buffs wear off before I get Frederica going, because I'm just gonna waste my AP if I go in with those buffs. So I'm buffing off my own. Right now it's anyone's game. As you can see here, Ayaka is the biggest, is the MVP of this team, actually. I do plan on building Ayaka, but just not now. So yeah, he lands a hit on Ziza, but as you can see here, this is the first best decision I've ever made. I was trying to charm Orlando, but I see Ayaka's on the next turn, so I try to charm her. This team is particularly good, I think, because he has 50 faith on all of these. He didn't max faith. So it's a pretty solid team that's trying to go against charm. But as luck has it, I was able to charm Ayaka and get some heals in on my Ziza. Yeah. So on this next bit, yeah, I tried to blind Orlando, no avail. It would have been awesome if it did proc. So here it is. I was expecting that, Ayaka get confused, but no, she didn't. So here I'm using Steel Vision on Orlando just to get his accuracy down, because he's using that humongous ass sword. Excalibur. I am planning to up my Steel Vision just for PvP. So yeah, this is where I made a mistake. I should have used Charm on her, because she's gonna have the next turn. Yeah, I should have used Charm on her to okay, so Charm does cancel like the casting if you did get it on. So this is my first mistake. So this is where things get tricky for me. Things get tricky. So yeah, they've been trying to get rid of Ziza, and now it's 3 versus 2, which is a harder thing to do. So yeah, I did shadow cast, and now he's not gonna have Venera in any range of holy, so he does a good decision here. So since this is just a very tight match, that single mistake that I did cost me the win. At this point, it would be very hard. So he's trying to zone out Frederica, but I don't budge. So Ayaka's still not in range, and this is a mistake that I did there. I should have went in, but then his Orlando might have gotten me, so it's a fair game. Still miss. The thing is, his Ayaka cannot one-shot Frederica because she's wearing smart coat at the moment, and Orlando cannot hit her. So it's a fair game. This is my mistake. I should have waited. I shouldn't have hit her knowing that she's casting. Another mistake. So I went in. Now I think he's a bit disoriented because, oh no, he's not. I don't know. But he tries to hit my Venera again, knowing that Frederica within his range. Putting Venera there actually puts him in a bit more of a panic. And now he's trying to get away from Frederica, and he's been trying to zone out, exchanging the two, use Engelbert to zone out, and unfortunately that doesn't work. So she's still not in range, and I use Vigilance again. Use Holy, but since Venera is using Smart Coat, what's the word? Can't kill her. So now he's trying to kill, he's trying to choose between Frederica or Venera. But he misses on Fred, because she's also on evade build. And now Ayaka is within hit range. Yep, that takes her out, but at this point I'm already at a disadvantage. So I still time him trying to gain AP for Venera. I'm trying to blind him, but it doesn't work. And actually, what I've noticed is that blindness really does not work on Orlando. So, and also I made a mistake. I should have had the orientation of Frederica facing front, not what I mean is face her back against the wall and facing the other side, so that Orlando will have a lower chance of hitting her. Unfortunately, that's not what I did. But yeah, as you can see, he won't be able to kill me though. The time's gonna run out, and that's the only reason why we did lose this. Well, we're in a lost cause anyway. So yeah. So my second rule, just a reminder for everyone, is that always try to charm the most annoying team member next, and also whoever is on the next CT turn. This match, everything went well for me. 2 light units, 2 dark units. And as you can see here, did the same tactic. I did not charm ahead. I cast shadow cast first. And in my opinion, Warrior of Light, I might consider him as someone you have to charm, primarily because his buffs are so darn great. He's worth it. If it's Engelbert, if it's Mont or someone else, don't freaking bother. But if it's Wall, I think you should. So yeah, I think you should charm. So he tries Shimmering Blade, no effect. So I tried to go in with Venera. He should have saved up Ramza's stuff for Ultima just to take out Ziza. That's just my opinion. Like, if you're facing a Ziza, don't try to hit her with anything else. Save up for Ultima. If you're using Ramza and going against evasion units, use freaking Ultima. Save up for that. Unless you have a pretty high dex or you're anything less than 50% hit rate, don't bother getting into that. So yeah, that's his first mistake. He should have saved up, or maybe he was confident due to the fact that he has the Excalibur on, but that's not gonna be enough. If you don't have an accuracy vision card, since I'm using, like, I already have evade buff, and I already have like evade vision cards and evade equipment, and you're going against with just evade equipment, that's not gonna be good. So another thing, Ramzas usually have high magic due to the fact that his attacks are magic based, or high faith to be exact. So that's gonna be someone easy to charm. So if you're going against an Orlandu versus a Ramza, always check Ramza if he can be charmed, because he's easier to charm than Orlandu, just because everybody just puts him on high faith. So here's a very squishy Wall. He's still squishy because I don't think he has maxed. Despite being level 89, I don't think he has any good espers on him or equipment. It all boils to that right now. So yeah, it's a pretty easy fight for this one, just because he doesn't have any like too much OP units on his side. I'm trying to get Condemning Blade on Venera. That's gonna be helpful. Having Condemning Blade on Venera, and I should have done that actually on my other match. I should have put Doom on Orlandu, or like, I completely forgot. Maybe I'm out of touch. It's been a long time since I did this. But yeah, a lot of things could have been done in the other match. So Arm Shot, just a note, Arm Shot is not usable on Orlandu. It's like 0%, which is sad enough. So at this point, he's got nothing else. But wait, because he's, you know, disabled. Yeah. So that's the end of that. Okay. So thanks guys for watching, and I hope you learned something today. I will be releasing a new video regarding hit rate, but I'm already just at 70% prediction accuracy on that. So I will be releasing that soon once, you know, the accuracy rate of my prediction gets better. So see you, ciao, and bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and subscribe.